Good morning, I'm Ophelia, the rural retailer. I'm here in Spisbly to talk about a programme that we've been delivering since January for East City District Council. It's called the Healthy You, Healthy Business Programme, and we've been looking at all the retailers on the high street in Spisbly, and we've been able to pick out 6 key ones that we've worked with intensely, and I'm just going to waffle on a little bit about what we've done with the greenhouse. The greenhouse is a fashion boutique, and it was tired when we arrived. It was tired, it was a little bit dated inside, it was very wooden, it was very dark, very sort of closed. The stock wasn't really being shown to its full advantage. The windows weren't really being used or utilised fully, and the staff were ready for a change. So in came the fresh air. We walked into the greenhouse and we literally ripped it apart. The staff just got completely stuck in. They took out all the old fittings, we measured up, we put new fittings in, using recycled fittings from other shops that had either had enough of their fittings and they were having a change, or they were unfortunately closing their doors, and we were able to then do it on a really good budget. So it doesn't have to cost you a fortune to change the interior of your shop. With the process of the programme, we look from curbside all the way through as a physical, tangible journey with the customer and with your member of staff and your business. Not only that, we go a little bit deeper. We go into your stock levels, whether you've got dead stock sitting in a garage somewhere or in your spare room. We look at where your cash flow's at. So if you've got stock tied up somewhere other than out being sold, then that's dead money for you, isn't it? You need to release it, you need to get rid of it. Loads of avenues to do that at the moment. There's eBay, there's Facebook, there's competitions, loads of ways, and we can provide those ideas for you. So this programme is all about supporting you. We roll our sleeves up, we work with you shoulder to shoulder. I didn't, and I promised to, but I didn't get up the ladder and paid. I was never dressed appropriately, you know. But we do roll our sleeves up. We will do newsletters for you. We will look at your social media, and the more interaction we can get for you, the more we level up your business. Social media is another beast in itself. We'll talk about that another time. But with the greenhouse, the most important thing was to get it back feeling alive again and really telling the right story for the right customer. So it was identifying their ideal customer. What did she look like? And from that, we knew what the windows should look like, because we knew who we were talking to. If you don't know what your customer looks like or what customer you're trying to attract, you can't tell the right narrative to them to hook them in. So we identified who that person was. We gave them a name, we gave them a size, we gave them a lifestyle, we gave them a family, a career, and out of that was born a new window story and a new story inside the shop. So if we just take a little walk through, I'll let Callum go first. You'll see from a wooden Swiss chalet style shop, we'll put some before shots on so you can see that. We've now freshened it right up. We gave it a lick of paint in areas that needed it. We didn't go over the top. Not everywhere needed painting. We put in some slatted walls for versatility, because in the greenhouse we've got long items, short items, accessories, and they can all be showcased on a slatted wall very easily. It also opens the whole wall up. With regards to the ideal customer that we identified for the greenhouse, we knew that this customer wanted to feel vibrant, wanted to feel alive, wanted some personal service. So the team already were giving that, but the shop wasn't reflecting it, if that makes sense. So we put the two together. The team really stepped into their own and they supported the changes, and really it was born from the team's ideas. We just helped along the way. We researched, we found support to find the fixtures and fittings. We worked with the team and helped them put all the stock out, but they did the lion's share of the work. So it isn't about us doing all of it. It's just about us being here to give confidence and to perhaps have a few ideas and to give the team a voice. Because sometimes in your business, your team might not feel like it's got a voice. That's another element to the programme. It's giving everybody a chance to have their say, to have some input, to buy in. You want your team to feel like they are part of that business. You'll get the most out of them, honestly. So looking around, if we just pan around to the back of the shop, there, we have eliminated any sort of excess clutter, but we've used display where possible. And the girls are really good at the greenhouse with regard to display and colour. Like I say, they're now offering this one-to-one personal service, so they've really levelled up because they can. They were doing it already, and now they just feel like they've got the atmosphere to provide even more. So, like I say, it's not just the internals of the shop, it's the team, it's the communication, the story, the narrative that you're going to tell that customer, right from your social media windows to the curbside to your team walking around town. Really important to look after your team, important to look after you. So your mindset is so important. Along with that, always think, how can I support my team to feel part of this business? Because then you've got team members that don't want to leave. Okay, we'll see you soon on the high street.